Alrighty, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How is everybody doing? Oh, okay. Fuck, I forgot to grab my water, but it's fine. I probably don't need it now. Well, that's fine. Okay, how are you doing, guys? hopefully doing pretty well. Let's see. What we're gonna do today is to finish up the puzzle. We did all the universal parts last time. Oh, I have it running. I see. So all these components are done. So what just needs to happen is to make sure that actually works like a puzzle. So CryogeniC Games, hello there, sir. How are you doing? So what I was just saying is we're gonna probably finish up the puzzle we started yesterday. So that would mean finishing up the object that the robot here has to find and trigger the searching. Oh, actually, maybe no, we don't even need to trigger the searching. It's just gonna play some scripting event whenever the bird is close to it, and then just different whenever you drop an item to him. So we actually don't need to overcomplicate it that much. But how are we gonna do it? Let me first maybe check something. It's gonna be somewhat upsetting for you because you can't see that, but you are gonna have to live with that. Because what I want to check is the story that's gonna be that the robot will reveal, and I don't quite want you to know that. So let me first check it. Okay, so we don't have any specific object that that tells us that's the case in the story. So we can make it up. So it's gonna be something that will have to be brought to the robot. But first, oh, I thought that we made it as a blueprint. I see I just did not change it yet. Okay. So first let's maybe rework this part. Yes, that's fine, because now we're gonna grab our universal mover and tell it to use this hover card. And this one should not need really any transition. Let's see. This is gonna mess up the hover, but that's fine. I expect it to mess it up. So let me just remove it for now. I'm gonna include it later, don't worry, guys. But right now we can just keep it as it is. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to rotate that car. Yeah. So what we'll probably need to do, that's exactly why I put it into separate blueprint, well, among other reasons. So we can just rotate this. Is it this way or the other way around? No, this should be fine. Okay. So this is a vehicle that's gonna be blocking some object here. What object? I am not entirely sure yet, but it's gonna have to be. But that actually doesn't matter yet, because we first need to make sure that this movement on the car can be activated somehow. So how could that work? Let's just make sure that this is properly blocked, and it looks properly blocked. And there's also a little bit of a nice hint that these pieces of a car are covered with grass, and this one will not be. That's gonna be a bit of a takeaway. Here we can block this as well from the side. Okay. So how are we gonna power it? Because we don't want the spline mover to start automatically. So we're gonna have to call this from the car. So let's just get here access to the appropriate mover, a universal spline mover. There we go. Flying through the exhaust. Yeah, maybe. I don't quite need. Don't quite want that, and I'm not even sure if this has an exhaust. It does not. It's not a gasoline-based car, so it doesn't really need exhaust. But I'm rather thinking about some way of powering the vehicle, because it's very likely running on electricity. Would not make much sense to run here a gas-based engine. Just need to assign the Niall. Well, hello there, sir. How are you doing? Okay. Wait. Now we want to assign this one. Okay, so now it can be triggered from the car. How are we gonna do it with the car, though? Hmm. We can just do similar thing. I feel like that's a bit too simple, but honestly, maybe it just seems too simplistic and it's actually not. Maybe place a solar panel somewhere in the level and that carry it in the car. Solar panels are too heavy, the bird can't carry it. But otherwise, the only solar panels that the bird could carry are way too heavy. But maybe we could do something similar. So because they are too heavy, you would have to either have a huge solar panel, which is too heavy for a bird to carry, or the other option would be to have small solar panel, which is not enough to power the car. So that would not quite make sense with the logic of the game. But we could do some batteries. So we have here this stop thing. Why don't we move this? And next to the stop, we put some sort of a charge or something that can charge. It's a futuristic one, very small. Yeah, but that does not matter. Like you can't, solar panels don't really work like that. You can increase how fast the electricity flow through the cable. You can increase the battery. You can increase how fast it loads, but you can't do anything about size. It's just you can't really have solar panels more efficient, as far as I understand it. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that one. So I think rather having here some solar panels that can connect into the car, which is gonna charge the car, and then the car is gonna fly off. That could work. Yeah, let's not overcomplicate it. I think that could work. I got really good chai tea, by the way, today. Very lovely and not caffeinated, which is nice. Well, how about you guys? What you drinking? Anything good? Anything good? We can do here solar panels that are gonna be connected in exactly this way. Okay. We can do here like a charging station. And then I see I'm gonna have to work with the material as well, because right now it looks powered. So, charging station. Let's see if we can get ourselves some charging station. Okay, that's not quite what I would imagine. Can definitely find it under art. Okay, these are old gas stations, which maybe will actually work considering the story. So even though they, of course, should not do what we want from them, the people living here may have built this to make it work. Or have a charging point in small proximity. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Just what I said a second ago. Okay. Oh, but why does this have completely messed up gizmo? Yeah, can do something like this. The gas station is gonna be here on the bottom. Let's say it's somehow connected to the car already. Here's some cable. I think these are all way too big, but we can just scale them down. Need to figure out which one. I really will need to figure out some better solution for cables because this is quite unfortunate. And do something like this. I actually managed to see them properly. It's gonna have to. This is gonna look horribly once we disconnect it, though, right? I have to find a way how to connect it, but that's for later. Can just keep it here. And we're gonna have to change one thing first. Jesus, who the hell did materials here? Should be shot on the spot. Okay, and we're gonna need to adjust this parameter. Which is gonna be a probably wait, our car, the brightness of the lights here. Let me see if I'm right on that, but I'm practically certain that's the case. Oh, okay, you can't see much from here. Oh, the rescaling stuff ruins the light maps UV in some of my stuff. Is that correct? Rescaling models range you it should not. No. Try to rebuild it again. Like I mean, it messes it up until you rebuild. But once you rebuild again, it should not be an issue. Hey, Sneaker. So let's see what could be messed up there. Jesus, these materials are really messed up. Whoever did that did a horrible job. You probably want to just try to rebuild it. That will be the first thing. Yep, a car. What do you mean, Sneaker? You haven't been paying attention last few streams? Jesus, this is such a horrible job. I don't know who did it, but this makes working with it way harder than it needs to be. Okay, I'm gonna fix it later. This needs the whole material restructuring, not just a quick fix. All of it could be just a few materials, maybe one. Let's put here some of these solar panels. You can maybe connect it from this station. Let's say we're gonna put the station here. And on top of the station, we can have solar panels. So now it's gonna also require the player to pay a little bit of an attention. Okay, so we're gonna need the power box down here. And now we can get solar panel. Probably not this one. Everything happening so fast, you're just not waiting. I use baked lighting though for yeah, maybe then. Yeah, no, that's what I said. You have to rebuild it. You don't really have any option. Yeah, okay, I mean, you pretty much don't have any option. You have to use baked lighting. There we go. For the grass, you use PNG or mesh? These are mesh based. This is just a regular foliage. I don't need to worry about performance enough to not being able to put here a proper grass. See, this is rotated slightly. Let's maybe fix that. And you can put here something like this. Now the cables will actually become useful. Hmm. I think I really need some universal cable too. It's gonna make the work so much easier doing small things like this. So here we're gonna be on about 90. Let's say that this is somehow magically connected to the solar panels. And once it's connected to the solar panels, it's powering our source here. Now solar panels are useless because there are no humans to destroy the environment. Well, solar panels are not here just for humans. They are for powering anything that has electricity. We have something closer to it. Where is all of this coming from, by the way? What kind of asset pack is that? I can probably scale it up a bit and just connect properly. Let's maybe get rid of that pretty annoying snapping. And maybe all the humans aren't gone. How do you know? Do, do, do. We didn't have any poll again yet. Nika, since you are here, or anyone else, do you have any suggestion for polls? What do we put on YouTube as a poll? Let's see. What do you want there, guys? So we're gonna ask for what? What? That's what I'm asking. What will be the pop for? What will be the poll for? We're gonna put there. Any special suggestions? Have you tried comments? We have comments now, by the way. I did not mention that, but we have comments. So let's try that. Comments. Let's go. What is that again? We have a Patreon and we have one for Discord. Alright guys, now you can try it. Let's see how well it works. Sneaker? Oh, that's a special comment I put in here. That's for autoban. The moment someone puts that, it's gonna automatically ban the user. Is the bot being... there we go. He's taking his time, but he works. Not overtime though. Alright, so we basically just want to copy what we have in here. Not me? Yeah, what do you mean not you? Okay, let's just grab it here, a new one. Sir Fancy game works. Sir Fancy doesn't do anything. Last Harmon is a cozy solar punk game. Indeed it is. Easy. Sir Fancy doesn't do anything. I think I put in the poll all of them that we have. Ban Sir Fancy. I think I'm gonna start shooting buns here. And just imagine the game would now the stream would crash and I would get banned to YouTube. That would be hilarious. That's the energy. What do you mean? Sneaker, look at that. First time out of the day. Alright, so what are we gonna put there, guys? I think we shouldn't really properly. We should really. That's what should be the vote. How long should the sneaker be timed out for? Let's give him some breathing room. It's always just for fun. It's fun to it's always fun to time out Sneaker. That's what the joke. That's what this stream is actually about. It's a secret union to get Sneaker to shut up. Sneaker, I looked at the stats by the way. You are the most chatting person by far, just from yesterday's stream. And yeah, I feel like you haven't even talked properly. Didn't even feel it. And do you want me to put you longer time out? You have sent most messages, and I feel like you haven't even talked properly yesterday. So yeah, exactly. Longest 10 seconds of his life. Exactly. Okay. Now I lost myself. I wanna connect a electricity connector. Cable connector here. No, wasn't it longest? Hong Kong. What the hell? Just type before thinking. That's very Sneaker thing to do. That's how the culture we are starting here. Okay, I need our connector B, and let me maybe name this correctly. Let's call it car. This is gonna be car start, and this one is gonna be car end. Alright. Now we need cable to connect them. Where is the cable? There it is. Okay. Start and the end. And we of course want the end to be... We of course want the end to be quiet. So first of all, I want to make sure that I have all the cable references properly set. And then this one should be disconnected by default. If we recompile the cable now, he should do what we want from it. Yeah. Like a snake. Have I seen the Samsung Galaxy 24 Ultra? No. No. That goes completely over my head. What's cool about it? Like, how is it different from all the other Samsungs or phones that are out here? Wait, there is a way how to put this directly in Blueprint. I know it's possible, I just don't know how. Does anyone know, guys? Because I'm gonna make a plugin that does that, but I think it should be already a feature. AI, what does AI features means? AI feature can mean like a million different things, so I'm not sure about that. Wait, maybe here? Merge? No, it's just merging it. You can add events to it. There has gotta be a way how to automatically put it inside the blueprint. I just don't know how. Wait. Find another blueprint? No. Never mind. God damn it. Film 4K 120 zoom 10 times. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Noah James 17. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. Doing fine. Like removing people from an image, translating from another language in real time. Like, oh, okay. I mean, so all the LLM stuff. Yep, that makes sense. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I don't know. All of this can be an app, so so I don't quite. All of this can be done easily with software. It doesn't need any hardware improvements. Maybe except the zoom. Zoom could be a bit more troublesome, but I guess sounds cool. I'm from Czech Republic. Okay. So I'm gonna have to just do it manually. But this is so annoying. I'm almost certain there is gotta be a way how to just directly put it inside the blueprint. Why would that not be a feature? I think that used to be a feature, now it's not, or some nonsense like that. Because hardware, because it should be super simple to do. Jako from UK, London, that's nice. I lived in, I haven't lived there in London for too much. I lived in UK for a little bit, close to Nottingham, and in London I've been just for visits. I can get the most important things from the articles, so you don't have to read much. Yeah, probably. Much better software. But all of that is software, like, right? Yeah, it can eventually work on any phone. It's not too interesting. The zoom from what you said was like the only thing that's, and I guess filming in 4K, you can do that with software, of course. I was referring more all of these AI features. You're from Liverpool. Oh, cool. Very cool, Neil. Never been there. Never been there, I'm afraid. Okay. What type of game are we developing? Well, good that you ask. We can just type here a exclamation mark game, and it's gonna tell us. Well, you will see it on the screen because it doesn't work on Twitch. It works on YouTube, but you can see it on the screen. It's gonna be able to tell it way better than me. It's a Lost Harmony, which is a simple game that you can play as a bird, flying around, solving puzzles, and learning about what happened to humanity. Now, Nightbot already helped you. Thank you kindly, Nightbot. Better CPU, yeah, cool. I mean, yeah, that's no. What I mean is that like it seems like cool improvements, but not something that would be worthwhile for me to buy new phone. Like I buy new phone whenever the previous one breaks, which is like every 4 or 5 years, and I pretty much never need it. Besides stream, what do I don't understand. You should pin the comment so people know them, and you don't have to tell them. Yeah, probably. Eventually, gonna figure out something like that. And I also set up a automatic. What do you like? I make games. I play games, and that's where it is. That's my whole personality in the nutshell. No. Okay. Quite nice, isn't it? All right, interactables, and let's make here a. I can call it a Galaxy Station. It's my favorite game. There's too many. Let's call it Gas Station. I really like. What did I really like lately? I can from this year. What was really cool was a Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush was amazing. I've been playing a little bit of We Happy Few, but I'm gonna quit it now. It was fun while it lasted, but I'm not gonna probably finish it. What else did I play? Probably some obscure Bethesda games, exactly. You're a student musician, are you? That's interesting. Likes? No, that's not a comment. It could be though, right? How did I implement it here? No worries. We have here electrical unit, but do we need electrical unit even? I probably do. Probably for some weird checking reason that I'm setting up there. Okay, let's get here a interface, and that interface is gonna be EL. What's the EL? Electrical interface. Who would have thought? Okay, now we can just steal all of this. That many people ask, is your spec so... that's true. That actually may not be a bad idea. My study is AKA. I have no clue what that means, not at all. PC specs, that's probably a good idea. The thing is that I would have to find out about that first. But yes, that sound like actually a really good comment. Let me write it down as a note. Because that's actually, you're very right. That's what people ask often. I can put it in the description. Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. Okay, I have never heard about it until now. Wait, that sounds like something for accountants, not something for music related, unless I'm completely misunderstanding the meaning. Alright, if you have any other, no, it has it has being the smart one, sneaker. Let's put it on another timeline. Not timeline, timeout. I think we can do at least 2 minutes now. Backing of accountants. A fancy way of saying accountant. Okay, that's what I kind of figured from the meaning. So that's why I am a bit surprised about the music part because Noah said that he studies music and wait, I think I've completely missed. Blah 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 blah. Student and musician. Oh, okay, maybe that's just unrelated. Never mind. I probably just misunderstood. Okay, we don't care about any of this. We just gonna have here our own event, which I did not have to add into the car now, but it doesn't matter. ABBA is music. ABBA, I do know. That's Swedish actually. Change the timeline. I'm changing the timeline every night I sleep. Do, do, do. Okay, we do want this, but to do that we need the collision here as well, right? And we need box and we need attach points. So let me just slap it in here. And we're gonna have to put a static mesh with it. It's kind of like a language that's gonna make it easier for people to understand. They should be connecting cables into these things. There we go. Now Lost Harmony is the year 100 before Christ, or is it? Maybe there's gonna be time travel. Who knows? Editor like video reels and graphic design animation. Well, that's interesting. Let me just reset this. Do I like animations? No, I hate it. The moment I see any animation, I'm just like, what? Who dares? No. I tend to like animations quite a bit. Depends, because animation is quite a broad term. Is there a is there a day-night cycle? Yes, it is. It is already implemented, already working. Sharks are older than trees. Are you sure? Are you talking about some specific shark or just sharks in general? Okay, this will do the trick, and we are gonna have to charge the vehicle. So, okay, do we have like a battery in here? No batteries? Well, that's unfortunate. But we can maybe actually kind of hack it by having it disconnected. Right? Yeah, that works. Now let's replace it. Do I have a Discord? I do, and we can even find it by writing a Discord. But you probably won't have it on Twitch. Wait, let me repost it because we are gonna get it on Twitch. Yes, sadly enough cannot set the bot to work with Twitch and YouTube at the same time, so I will have to set separate accounts for that, and I just didn't want to do that yet. Wait, I'm gonna repost it so you get it on other platforms as well. I know that there is this thing where you can have the real time of a player. Can you use it to actually be native to players? Yes, I could. Can I make something for my channel? Probably not. There is not really something that I would be needed at the moment. Yeah, I know. I already reposted it. Snicker, I am 5 steps ahead of you. Okay. Hovercar is fine. It's crazy. I know. Well, what can I say? It has to be the smart one. Will I just activate it automatically, or is there anything else that's gonna be happening? Would like to see some charging animations, but we don't really have a... We can just put out a delay, I think that's fine. Okay, so we care about gas station here. Can just put here a charging sound or something like that. So let's say play. Charging sound, and after that we're gonna wait. For about 5 seconds, and then we're gonna grab ourselves a car. I can just have it linked directly. Yep, charging sound for sure. I agree. That's gonna be needed. And Yusuf, well, hello there, sir. Haven't seen you around for a bit. How are you doing? Car. This is a hover car. Gonna be a hover car reference. And we wanna tell it to start. This is kind of a clumsy way to do it, honestly, but I think I'm gonna need a reference to the car eventually. So what I'm gonna basically do now is to get mover reference, and once I get mover reference, I'm gonna start move to starting point, move to starting position, and we wanna move from end. Quite clumsy, but it's fine. You sent me friend request. Why would I accept it now? There is a Discord. You may want to just server. You may want to join, but I usually don't accept friend requests. I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing also quite well. Quite nicely. Good to hear you're doing fine. Okay, let's replace this for gas station. And okay, there we go. Did this leave its collision settings properly? I'm a bit confused about this not being attached. That makes me nervous. Let me just properly attach these things as they should be. Okay, that's better. Except it's wrong. I want this. And these should be attached appropriately. Why would it mess it up? Well. Interesting. Shall be a power box. And this shall be a gas station. So let me check if the collisions, it should, wait, it's blocking the connector. Are you sure that's how I have it set up? That's how I have it set up here. I may be checking by something else, so it's possible, but slightly suspicious. Or it is. Must have messed up something before. Well, either way, as long as it works, that's the only thing I care about, really. Rest should be fine. Okay. So we've disconnected this via cables. I think it should work now. Let's see if all the references are connected properly, which they are not yet actually. They are now. And here we are good. We can probably speed up a little bit movement to start about 0.25. Okay, let's try it. Can grab the, okay, let's say you see it here. It's red. We got our solar panels that are completely in the shadow. Not very good for solar panels, but we're gonna ignore that fact, mostly. Now we can grab this, connect it quite nicely. And after about 5 minutes, it should charge this car, and the car is going. Oh no, it's gonna be gone. Did I just see it yeet its light? There was some weird LOD snapping that I did not like. These materials are killing me. Oh god. What have I done to deserve these? Number of streamlined, number of... Okay, let's just hard code it to 1. It's not gonna be that much difference anyway. I can tweak it later. I just need to tweak the distances probably, but it's fine. I think this overlapped way too soon though. Something here is not blocking correctly. No, it is. Power box maybe? No. Huh. Like it snapped away sooner than it was supposed to. Is that physics on the charging cable? Yes, it is, and that's why it's not working very well. I'm gonna have to rework it and write my own solution. This is default in Unreal, it just doesn't work very well. This is a static mesh, so it probably doesn't attach me to it, but let's try it. Oh, okay, never mind. We can eat the car. We fix its collisions. Good. Alright, mostly works. Except the collisions on this car are horrendous. Okay, always think that physics are incredibly unpredictable. They are. They are very, very unpredictable. There are cases where you want that unpredictability because it actually makes the experience better, but most of the times that is not the case indeed. And it's and you are better off doing some nice simple simulation than actual physics. They are really, really unpredictable. I feel like it got worse with chaos even. There is a lot more. There's probably some performance benefit and a lot easier ways how to work with it. But I feel like the unpredictability is way worse with chaos than what we had with Physics X. I think was previously what Unreal was using. Yeah, got so used to chaos now that hard to say. I could yeet the bird across the map. It could. It could. It really could. I mean, this is not Bethesda game, so it's not that likely. But still, it's a possibility. Okay, let's fix the lights because they are annoying to say the least. Can I bake this thing? Just find me the static mesh and just bake the materials into each other. Because seeing these many materials on the mesh that are repeating is somewhat insulting. If it's gonna be quick fix, then we can just do it. If not, then I don't know. Wait, I need advanced setting. Because I wanna make sure that the target light map resolution can be much higher. But we wanna merge the materials. Why can't I merge the materials? I did not say merge into one flat material. That's not what I want. I want to merge it. Maybe batch it is correct word? No. Okay, I would have to go through the whole blender and I really don't want to do that now. Let's just fix the materials as they are right now. Okay, how many of these do actually matter? Like 2? And these are not even assigned. Okay, we have 3B, 3A. I'm gonna just turn this into a parameter, which is gonna be a emissive, and by default I'm gonna set it on 0. And that's what I'm gonna do for all of them. If this had properly set up structure with, if this had a properly set up structure with a master material, this would have been what, 30 seconds of work, but now we have to annoyingly fix it for every single one of them. Multiply by 70. No, we actually kind of want to multiply this whole thing by this. You guys, that's why you should keep having a master material. I was just going to mention master materials. Yeah, it should be done. It just isn't done here. And it's not good. Oh, it's separate for each individual car it has a separate material. Why? Not just one, but each individual car has like multiple materials. This is just pure waste of resources and time. It's like never ever a circumstance where this is a good strategy. And it even takes you longer to set it up. Like it's faster to do master material. It's just, I don't know, lack of knowledge, I guess. I made a masterclass on it actually on YouTube. You can see like master materials or something. It was probably worst performing video on my YouTube by far over a long time. But it's really important knowledge. But people just don't care about materials at all. It's just something people just completely ignore it. You know they really shouldn't. Okay, we got ourselves some materials here, so. I'm doing it direct. I can make an event for it. So custom event, and this is gonna be light up. And let's just make it a timeline that's gonna do that. And now you know what? We can use this to animate, right? 5 seconds. Let's call this power up. And this should be between 0 and 0. And 0, no, 5 and 1. And this is gonna be set material parameter value and materials. You can do it on all of them. This should be emissive, I called it. Yeah. Emissive. There we go. Update and wait, it's a scalar value. Scalar value and materials. Well, let's say we're gonna go from 0 to 2. We can have it quite strongly. All right. Wait, no, we want actually higher, right? We want from 0, let's do to 10. And this is what we should trigger. And we can actually now move it all inside the vehicle, so we don't have to have here these annoying references, because we kind of took care of it. Right, so we are gonna just simply move this and set this as a light up. Maybe let's go charge up. Slightly more readable. So everything that it should do, and because we are controlling it with a timeline now, what we can do, we can just grab ourselves a move a reference and move to starting position and keep it exact as it is. That should do the trick. Missing something here, and I don't know what yet. Okay, I'll just try to connect it. We'll see what it will do. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to enable that hovering, but it's fine. I can activate it later. Should see it lighting up. Ah, okay, it did. We just don't see it very well. Maybe put it even brighter, but I have here like pretty hard limiter on all the emissiveness just with post-processing. So even if you like overcharge this a lot, it wouldn't really work. Okay, let me just see it from this perspective. That's like arguable if it makes sense. Because let's move this to like 10 seconds. We can grab our timeline and let it play in half a speed. So it plays slower. And we're gonna add here a charge up sound. We have, I think, nice now. I'm just gonna put it here as a to-do. Add charge up sound. Let me just drop the item on it. It's easier for me to see. Then we should see it's lighting up more and more. And after it's fully light up, it's gonna yeet itself. Okay, cool, it works. Let's do here one important thing. And that shall be setting up hover. And we will need to fix the hover movement for it. Oh, I did some setting before that I lost now. Oh, that's fine. Oh, this is gonna be our card component. So set movement component, moving component, not movement component. And it's not gonna work now, but it's fine. I don't even want it to be activated now. Right, what I mean by not working out is the moment you charge this, it's gonna start completely breaking it. It's gonna start moving, but actually teleporting because we are moving a root component when it shouldn't be moved. So we actually don't want this to be activated by default. So let's open this. And here on begin play, gonna need to do a few changes. So let's save it and rewrite this thing. This can be blueprint callable. Now, actually, you know what? I think it makes more sense to put in a specific function for that. So you property. I can actually just steal it from. Oh wait, no. What am I doing? It's not property. It's function. And it's not spelled properly. Huh. What's going on with my auto assist? Okay. So this is supposed to be blueprint callable. And category movement. What it should be is just start moving. And it's returning nothing. The only thing it's gonna do is to call the initiate movement, but that's fine. I think it's technically there is no point for having this function, but when I'm thinking about it from the point of view of someone who is gonna be using this, it makes sense to have a event that's gonna call that, even though it's not doing really anything than initiating next movement. So I can, yeah. Alright, you could add here some protection against the renaming kid one more time, but I think that's fine. I wanna make sure that we're gonna have here a boolean that's gonna check whether it should run from the start. So for that, I can just read this. Will be bool, and let's call it auto start. Or maybe moving from start. And by default, we're gonna set it to true. And then on our begin play, we're gonna check before initiating. If B moving from start is true, then we want to initiate next movement. If not, we don't care. Yep, that should be it. Let's build it. We need a few more sound effects for this vehicle anyway, but that's for later. Alright, so hover component, we wanna by default tell it to not move from start. And after it finishes charging up, we can move here. And let's make here a delay. Let's say after about 10 seconds, maybe 20 seconds. There is no rush really. 15 seconds, fine. I want to start moving. Alright. I think that should work now. Maybe moving slightly too much now, but let's see. Okay, it started, we can eat on it. Wait, I'm landing on the wrong actor. Let's let ourselves be chauffeured around, it's always nice. Oh, it already started, really? No. Huh. Okay. I think this kind of works. It's levitating just slightly. Okay, adjusted distances and all that little bit, but the speed I feel like is a bit too fast. But in general, it does kind of what I want. Okay. You can just adjust the distances here. So like 30, 30, and 50. Alright. So this we are pretty much done with. It's good enough for now. I'm gonna tweak it more when we are actually dealing with polishing for this, because that's where it's gonna be somewhat important, but now it just doesn't matter. We can just move this to the side. And this is where we depart. Maybe actually. Let's see. What else can I do now? I still don't quite know what kind of puzzle we are gonna see. Let me see. What's your favorite game and Lost Harmony are your favorite? That's kind of disappointing. Here I hoped for the Patreon. Never mind then. Oops. Right, so we can get ourselves some item that this robot can, once he sees it, is gonna activate the message. So let's see, do we have here anything? Lab, maybe? I guess we can make it play with toy. Oh, come on. I don't have any toy here. Seems suspicious and probably wrong. It's just a naming. Okay, no, this one is probably actually, it doesn't have anything. Abundant bowling. Maybe here we can find some like toy swimming things that could work kind of with a story if I rewrite it a bit. No, nothing really. I'm gonna just have to get something from Megascans, I guess. Let me see if it just decided to sign me out again. Of course it did. Okay, fuck it. I'm not signing out. Signing in right now because it has a two-factor authentication and all that, which is not worth it. I can finish that puzzle. Can I? That's the question. Is there something I'm missing to finish it? Except the toy. Yeah, I need to rewrite the story anyway. Is Sneaker here? If he isn't, we could do some UI. Camera mode is pretty much done. Sending things to Discord just now. Oh, guys, I can show you this one. I'm gonna actually probably quit it already today. I'm a bit tired, and I finished what I needed to finish. But I can show you something really cool. Wait, give me a sec. So what we can do now is to use the camera mode in Lost Harmony and use it to share things on Discord. I'm gonna show you how. It's quite nicely directly integrated. So uh, and a way for me to show it without. Nah, it's fine. No, I can't really. God damn it, Discord's not very good for presenting things like this. Either way, I can at least show you now. So, what's gonna happen is that we're gonna have here like imagine any model or any shot that you wanna make. So just like land here with your bird, do anything like that, and then you enable the camera mode. You can maximize it. You can make your camera mode however you want. You can camera whatever thing you want. Let's say you wanna take a shot at our bird. And by shot, I of course don't mean actually shooting him. But just getting some nice this point. Let's say this is the moment I wanna take. Okay. I have here a bunch of parameters that you can see in the left upper corner. Let me adjust the zoom, maybe to something like this. All of this works really nicely with both keyboard and with mouse. We can adjust the blurriness slightly and now work with our focus distance. So I can set it exactly to what I want. And once I do that, I press F, which is gonna take a screenshot. And once it takes a screenshot, it's gonna automatically send it to a Discord, which I probably can't show you now though, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine. As with your, it's gonna send it always. Why is it double sending it? That's weird. With your name and with your Steam nick, Steam name, and with your and with the photo, so you will be able to easily share it. I feel like that's a really cool community feature. Will be so everyone will be able to just take screenshots and share it. So that's gonna be probably pretty cool. Okay. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today. Quite a short one, but I had just a few things to do. So that's about it. We can continue again tomorrow. Alright, have a good one, guys. Thank you for being here. Bye bye.